in the January transfer window. After he was incredible, wasn't he, for Australia in the World Cup? But here comes Southampton. Here's Alcaraz into the penalty area, win a corner. He does just that. He certainly looks up for it, does Alcaraz. And Southampton will have a corner from this right-hand side. Leicester giving away possession there. Harvey Barnes losing it on the centre circle. Southampton coming forward. Alcaraz picking the ball up, right side of the area. He's shot across goal. Takes a ping off face and out for a corner. It'll be a corner which Ward-Prowse will take. Looping ball into the box, looking for Alcaraz. It misses him. It's away by, I think it was Dewsbury Hall, but Southampton will pick it up with Walker-Peters, who clips it in right-footed, diagonal towards the left side of the area, headed away by Face. Leicester City dig it out for the moment. Here's Barnes, but they've got to be careful here. Southampton are swarming all over them there on the press, but cannot win the ball back, and Leicester beat the press for the moment. Here's Iheanacho now. Out to Mendy. Leicester have it just 10 yards inside their own half, and it finds Harry Souttar, a man I was just mentioning, who's had a terrific World Cup with Australia. And that's why Brendan Rodgers has brought him to the club, to put in performances like that. But here is Mendy now, carrying the ball forward. He's got Barnes on the left-hand side. He finds Harvey Barnes now. Almost level with the Southampton penalty area. Clipped him right-footed. Good ball in there. And it's headed behind for a corner to Leicester City. And, well, that was a dangerous ball from Harvey Barnes there. Right-footed. It was Walker-Peters who was on defensive duty. Had to just flick the ball with his back head. Let's just see if he did get enough on it. Did he touch it, or did it touch? No, actually, I think it touched Iheanacho and went behind last. So it is a goal kick to Southampton, but a dangerous ball in there from Harvey Barnes. Good play from the ex-Leicester man there, trying to cause some problems on that left-hand side. As, just for a moment, it looks like we may have an injury problem here. And could be a problem for Ruben Sellers, this one. As Romeo Lavia is currently down at the moment, receiving treatment. So we've got a break in play here. We've had 16 minutes gone here at St Mary's. Southampton 0, Leicester City 0. Now Southampton have got Stuart Armstrong on the bench. They could bring on. Of course, he is more of a right-sided midfielder, isn't he, these days? But he could certainly operate in the middle should required. And Romeo Lavia, he looks like he could be in a little bit of trouble here. He's walking off, holding his right thigh, I think it is, by the looks of that. And he might well be coming off to the touchline. It doesn't look good, certainly for Romeo Lavia, and it looks like there might be an early change here. We'll have to wait and see. Well, he's walking a little bit better. So as Ruben Sellers, who has certainly made his notion clear, hasn't he? He wants to take this job full time. Of course, he's got the gig until the end of the season. Ruben Sellers didn't play professionally. He began coaching at the age of 25. So, certainly would be a gamble, but well, you never know. And here is a vote face for Leicester City. We're back underway, as it looks like for the moment Romeo Lavia will be given the benefit of the doubt. He's back on, so everything is okay for the moment. Here is Harvey Barnes. We'll obviously keep our eyes on that one. Now Maddison. Leicester City once again attacking down this left-hand side. Finds Harvey Barnes cutting in on that right foot. Once again, plays a short one into Maddison. Leicester have it. 5 yards outside the Southampton penalty area. Maddison's gone down. That will be a free kick. Just trying to trick his way past Carl Walker-Peters. And in fact, it was Walcott. It'll be a free kick then to Leicester City. 5 yards outside the Southampton penalty area. It's almost on the corner, the left corner. And of course, Leicester City kicking from left to right in this first half. Southampton from right to left, as Harvey Barnes is over it. Maddison is over it. Be interesting to see who plays this into the penalty area. Of course, they've got some big men, haven't they, Leicester? You've got Southampton in it. Southampton in there. Face is also in there as well. Maddison is going to be over it by the looks of it. It's going to be a right-footed one. 5 yards outside the Southampton area. Almost on the corner. Right-footed. Maddison goes for it. There's the header from Iheanacho. And it's just wide. And the Nigerian, well, I don't think he can quite believe what happened there. It just seemed to hit him on the head. It was a great delivery from Maddison. We all know he can. Right-footed. It was a mid to low free kick. Into the area it went. And Iheanacho has to score. It sort of hits him on the head. And I don't think he expects it. That's a big chance for Leicester City. Looking on the TV monitor. And he's headed it wide at that left-hand post. What a big opportunity there. Well, that's two that Leicester City have had now. Clear-cut chances as well, has to be said. Kelechi Iheanacho, 3 goals and 3 assists in his previous 5 Premier League starts this season. Oh, my word, he could have added number 4 there. But, well, not to be. As here is Walker-Peters for Southampton. Just about gets the ball away. Now Alcaraz can try and drive over halfway. Lovely little 1-2. Good snapping tackle there. That will be a free kick, though. We might get a yellow card here. It's a late challenge from Alcaraz there on the Leicester man, and that will be the first booking of the game. And Carlos Alcaraz will receive it. It was just a late tackle. He got the ball. He was driving towards over halfway, and Castagna just caught Castagna as he was trying to get the ball. His control let him down, really. And Castagna has won Leicester a free kick. So it'll be Carlos Alcaraz receives his first booking as a Southampton player. We've had 21 minutes gone here at St Mary's. Southampton 0, Leicester City 0. Here is Bednarek to try and get things going for Southampton now at the back, but it'll be a throw-in. And Jan Bednarek, who's Polish centre-back, returned to the side, making his 6th league start in a row after being frozen out under the previous manager Ralph Hasenhüttl. He certainly is finding his way back, isn't he, into that Southampton back line. Here is Bella Kotchap now, inside his own penalty area, knocking back to Bazunu. Bazunu will clear it long, over halfway. Headed away by Castagna, but picked up in the middle of the park by Walcott. Now here's Romeo Lavia, out to the left-hand side to Walker-Peters. And Southampton have it on this left-hand side. Here is Kamaldeen Sulemana. Finds Lavia, clips it in right-footed, and it goes over everybody in the end. And he'll go out for a goal kick to Leicester City. But Kamaldeen Sulemana just trying to show a bit of showboating there as he knocked the ball past Pereira. And as he cut in on that right foot, his cross was poor in the end. The Ghanaian frontman yet to get his first goal in a Southampton shirt since signing from French outfit Rennes in the January transfer window. He only turned 21 last month, though, so he's still, of course, got plenty of years ahead of him. As here is Maddison now, plays a lovely 1-2, finds Dewsbury Hall. Leicester have it in a dangerous position into the penalty. It goes. Here's Tete down the right hand side, trying to pull it back. It'll be a corner to Leicester City. And that was once again swarming all over the Saints with attacking, fast-paced football. It was Dewsbury Hall who picked out Tete on the right side of the area. Not for the first time. He got on the outside, but his cross was blocked. And it'll be a corner to Leicester City from this right-hand side. James Maddison will take it. It's going to be an outswinger. It's going to be a short one, actually. He knocks it back to Tete. Maddison, low into the box. It's scrambling about. Southampton cannot get it away. There's Tete with a shot. It's blocked. And eventually Southampton get it away. But Dewsbury Hall will play the ball back in. And Souttar gets up with a header. but he can only nod the ball straight into the arms of Gavin Bazunu. But once again, the pressure was intense there, and Southampton just about got away with it. Barnes had a shot blocked, Tete had a shot blocked. It's good defending, it has to be said, by Southampton to block those shots, but well, they can't be keeping up with the possession. The way it's going, certainly, because you just feel at the moment there's only one team that's going to find the back of the net, and that's Leicester City. Southampton had a couple of early half opportunities, but Leicester are the team that really are the ones creating the chances, and they could have another one. Here's Harvey Barnes, just miscontrolled it inside the area, and the ball rolls into the grateful Gavin Bazunu. But well, it was good play again from Leicester City, this time down the left-hand side. Dewsbury Hall playing it low into the box. And, well, as I say, Harvey Barnes just miscontrolled it as he was about to pull the trigger. And the ball slowly moved into the arms of Gavin Bazunu. From a grateful, thankful Southampton support behind that goal, as Alcaraz is trying to pick up the loose ball there. In the end, the ball will go all the way back to Danny Ward, who hoists his goal kick clear. And Southampton will pick the ball up on this left-hand side. Walker-Peters will take it. Takes the throw in quickly, looking for Kamaldeen Sulemana. It's cut out, but Lavia wins it back for Southampton in the middle of the park. Really good, strong play from him. And Southampton will have it down the right-hand side. It's a great ball down the right-hand side to Walcott. Clips it into the box. It's away by face. And Leicester City just about get it away, but that's better from Southampton. Much better there. Nice little ball down the right-hand side to release Walcott. And his ball into the box certainly caused a little bit of havoc at the Leicester back line. So I'm sure that's encouraging from Ruben Sellers' side. But here is Maddison, as Leicester trying to thrust their way through that back line of Southampton. We've had 26 minutes gone here at St Mary's. You're listening to live audio match commentary. It's still goalless here. Southampton 0, Leicester City 0. And of course, draws really won't do, will they, for Southampton? At this stage of the season, they need to start winning games, and they need to do it very quickly if they're to find a way off the bottom of the table and certainly give themselves a fighting chance. Is Walker-Peters for Southampton, but if they were, of course, to get a result, they could drag Leicester City back in a little bit of a pickle. But here's Walker-Peters now, driving towards the edge of the area on the right foot. Still going Walker-Peters, he's managed to escape 2 tackles. Knocks it back to Lavia. Alcaraz, still Southampton have it. Here's Ward-Prowse, out to the left-hand side. And here is Sulemana trying to take on his man. He finds Alcaraz. It's all neat and presentable football from Southampton, but at the moment they're not going anywhere. Ward-Prowse knocks it back to Bella Kochap, and in the end he gets the pass all wrong and puts it out for a Leicester City throw. You can see the intention, you can see what Ruben Sellers is trying to instruct into his Southampton side. But let's not forget, Nathan Jones tried to do that, didn't he? And that all did not go to plan. But here is Danny Ward now. Knocks it out to the left-hand side to face as Leicester City trying to build play. And now Harvey Barnes hooks it over the back of the Southampton defence, and he'll find Maddison. Back to Barnes. Barnes has got Maddison with him down the left-hand side. Maddison into the area. He slid. He looked like he fell. And he was looking for the penalty. In the end, he rolls the ball out for a Southampton goal kick. Smile on his face from James Maddison, as I think he certainly knows what he was trying to look for there, but he was never going to get it. Well, it's always worth the appeal, isn't it? And the ball goes out for a goal kick to Southampton, which Gavin Bazunu will launch forward. Over halfway it goes, but Leicester City picking it up again with Dewsbury Hall. Good spin and turn from Dewsbury Hall. Clips it towards the penalty area. It's headed back, though, by Maitland-Niles into the arms of Gavin Bazunu. And Southampton can try and build from the back once again. But once again, they're dispossessed. Here's Harvey Barnes. Barnes trying to play it down the line. It's cut out by Lavia. Lavia goes down. That'll be a free kick to Southampton. We've almost hit the half-hour mark here at St Mary's. It's Southampton 0, Leicester City 0. You just tuned in. You are listening to live audio match commentary. And Southampton's 16 league defeats in the current campaign actually matches their final total last season. It really does show, doesn't it, what an awful season it's been for the Saints so far. And they're aiming to avoid equaling a club record of 9 successive Premier League home games without a win, set from December 2017 to April 2018. In other words, they really do need to start racking those points up, don't they? Here is Mendy for Leicester City on the edge of his own area, knocks it back to Soutar, who clears it long, trying to find Maddison. It hits Maddison though. Ward-Prowse will pick it up down the right to Walcott. Walcott, lovely little 1-2 with Adams, and Walcott will get there, gets in time to the byline, gets his cross in, but it takes a deflection and goes into the arms. And in fact, let's just have a look what's happened there. Well, Walcott's ball into the box has taken looks like it could be a penalty to Southampton here. It's hit the arm of Castagna, and Southampton could well have a penalty. Let's just have a look at this. Walcott's ball into the box. Yes, it's come off Castagna, while Robert Jones has awarded the penalty. So Southampton have a spot kick. And I must admit, it all happened so quickly. It was Walcott's cross. And I don't think this will be overturned, you know. And what a big, big moment this is in Southampton's season here. If they could convert this from the penalty spot. And VAR have... they've agreed with it, so it is a penalty to Southampton, and James Ward-Prowse has the opportunity against Danny Ward to give Southampton the lead here. 31 minutes against the run of play, really. Ward-Prowse, right-footed, save by Danny Ward, who dives to his right and parries the ball away. And Leicester City escape for the moment. But, well, Ward-Prowse... It wasn't a fantastic penalty, it has to be said, but here's Carl Walker-Peters trying to get the ball down the left-hand side. But in the end, he's taken apart there by... Here is Barnes now, trying to race down the left-hand side. It's cut out, but what a bit of madness that was. Well, Ward-Prowse hit it to the... it was a right-footed effort towards the left corner. But just as I say, here's Suleiman into the penalty area. It's a good sliding tackle from Harry Soutar, and that will be a corner to Southampton. And this game has suddenly come to life here at St Mary's. As, well, as I say, Ward-Prowse, he'll be disappointed, I think, really, with that spot kick, right-footed, but give credit to Danny Ward. Dive to his right, strong hands to palm the ball away. And Leicester City survive for the moment, but Southampton will have a corner. Here is Ward-Prowse, right-footed, towards the near post it goes. It's cleared away by Nampalys Mendy. Walker-Peters will pick it up. He'll clip it back into the box. It's a diagonal towards the right side of the area. He was looking for the head of Bella Kotchap, but Leicester City will pick it up. Well, this will be interesting now, whether that'll give Leicester the... of course, they don't really need any spark because they're the side that have been on the ascendancy, but it just will it pick Southampton up now, having got that penalty and a little bit of belief. Well, you're starting to see it. Here's Walker-Peters now down the left hand side, plays it into Shea Adams. Here's Ward-Prowse, clips it in right footed, diving header into the arms of Danny Ward. It was straight down his throat, really. But Walker-Peters with the cross from the left, right footed, dinked it into the box, and Alcaraz diving header. Well, he couldn't really get any power behind it because the cross didn't have any power on it. And he could just guide the ball straight down the throat of Danny Ward. But here comes Southampton again. Here's Sulemana. Great chance here. Oh, he drives it low. And it's wide of the far post. Well, Sulemana picked up the pass on the... just outside the D it was. onto his left foot, his favoured left foot, and he drove it just wide of that far right-hand post. It was Lavia who picked him out. And did it take a deflection on the way through? No, I don't think it did. But, well, certainly Southampton are just suddenly buoyed by that penalty miss. And Kamaldeen Sulemana was very, very close to putting Southampton ahead. And all of a sudden, maybe there's a pendulum swing. But just as I say that, here's Iheanacho now on the left-hand side. He's not really had much to joy about it, but here comes Alcaraz. Alcaraz is clean through. One-on-one with Danny Ward. He converts it. Carlos Alcaraz gives Southampton the lead. Drives it right-footed into the bottom left-hand corner. And Southampton catch Leicester napping. It might be against the run of play on the whole first of the game, but the last 10 minutes has been Southampton's, and they've got their just rewards for it. And Carlos Alcaraz is the man who gives Southampton the lead. The Argentinian gets his second goal, got his first against Wolves here, now has his second here at St Mary's. And you have to say, was there a shade of offside? Not on your Nelly. Lovely ball from Shay Adams, who picked it up at 10 yards inside the Leicester half. He spun and played it through, but they're actually looking. There is a possible offside because Shay Adams may have been offside in the build-up. He could be slightly in front of Souttar when he receives the ball. So this goal may well be chalked out. There's going to be lines drawn. It's ever so close. It really is. So Alcaraz isn't offside. He's not offside. He goes clean through from Shay Adams' pass. And this is where the lines will be drawn. We wait with bated breath on VAR, don't we? As Robert Jones waits for the VAR to decide. Tony Harrington and Richard West are taking a look at this. What will they decide? It's going to be tight. It's going to be at arm's length, I think. It's one of those. It is so tight. So Southampton wait. The fans wait. What a big, big moment this could be in Southampton's season. The decision is about to be made. What will it be as Robert Jones? It's onside! Southampton have the goal! The goal is given! Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. And what a massive, massive relief for Southampton players, supporters and everybody. And you can feel it around St Mary's. The joy is everything. And Carlos Alcaraz, the Argentinian, gives Southampton the lead. Ruben Selles looks up. They can cheer again. They can celebrate again. And Carlos Alcaraz has his second goal for the club since his £12 million move from Boca Juniors. But what a lovely ball from Shay Adams to side roll pass it was. And Carlos Alcaraz raced onto it. Clean through, right side of the penalty area. And then a great finish to drive it into the bottom left corner from past Danny Ward. And Southampton have drawn first blood here at St Mary's. And, well, Leicester City now have a bit of an uphill struggle. Of course, James Ward-Prowse missed the penalty just a few moments before. But now Alcaraz has found the onion bag. And once again, looking at it again, it's a composed finish. It really is. Really calm and collective. He just outpaces Souttar, who's never getting near him. And it's a wonderful finish for Southampton. We've got 8 minutes to go here at St Mary's. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. If you just tuned in, you are listening to live audio match commentary. Carlos Alcaraz is the man with the goal. But we had to wait for it. We really did. On VAR duty, and just as I say, Carlos Alcaraz is currently down as well, receiving treatment, so we have got a breaking play just for Brendan Rodgers to assess what madness he has seen in the last 10 minutes or so, where his side was certainly dominating in possession and looking like the side that would open the scoring, but, well, football's a funny game, isn't it? Only takes a goal to change everything. And that's exactly what's happened here at St Mary's. And well, Leicester City are unbeaten in their last 5 league games away to Southampton, scoring 18 goals in the process. So it's certainly a record they won't want to break this evening. As we await Carlos Alcaraz, he receives treatment. Just to bring you an up-to-date score with the Premier League scores, if you did miss them this evening, it was Manchester City 2, Newcastle United 0, Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 2, Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 4, West Ham United 0, Chelsea 1, Leeds United 0. Graham Potter at last getting a win as Chelsea manager, much needed victory there. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. You are tuning in. 6 minutes to go then until the break. We might have a fair whack of stoppage time as well, because we've had a couple of injuries as well, so we may well see that as Alcaraz is brushed off the ball there by Dewsbury Hall for Leicester City. He then hoists the ball high, trying to get Iheanacho on the attack, but Southampton will pick it up inside. And once again, here is Che Adams now, who's been released, but the flag is up this time. And there's nothing doing from Southampton on that occasion, so Leicester City can just take a breather, and I think that's what they need really, just a bit of a breather, because Southampton have just suddenly changed the complex of this game, and they're the side at the moment that are keeping a lot more possession, but they give the ball away there. It'll be a free kick to Leicester City, which Face will go over and take it for Leicester. And he'll take it short, will the Belgian, the 24-year-old, making his 19th league appearance since joining from French club Rennes in the summer. Here is Iheanacho now, driving towards the goal. And the right-hand side has to cut in on his left foot, holds it up, finds Maddison. Maddison finds Iheanacho into the penalty area, down the right-hand side. Now he finds Tete, who's trying to get the cross in. In the end, he falls over, and that will be a goal kick to Southampton, to the rapturous applause of the Saints supporters. I think they enjoyed that one, as Tete slipped inside the box. Good job he did as well, because he would have certainly got a shot away on the right side of the box there. It wasn't to be, and it'll be a Southampton goal kick, which Gavin Bazunu will take, and he launches it forward, right-footed, over halfway it goes, looking for the flick on of Che Adams. Now Ward-Prowse will try and pick it up. He's gone down there, not sure if Robert Jones saw that as a free kick. He's going over to brandish a yellow card, so that to me suggests Harvey Barnes might well be in the book for this. A late tackle on James Ward-Prowse, and a free kick to Southampton it will be, just 5 yards inside their own half, as Harvey Barnes is just getting to his feet. After that, the yellow card is in Robert Jones's hand. He just wants to give it to him. He's got to wait for Harvey Barnes to get to his feet, and eventually he does, and the yellow card is brandished by the referee. As Ward-Prowse was just caught by Harvey Barnes, and it was a late tackle. I think it's the right decision, really. A yellow card. It's Harvey Barnes' second of the season. As Southampton captain James Ward-Prowse, will he go over and take it? Well, just a few yards inside the Leicester half. He'll leave it for Walker-Peters, right-footed. Chips it into the penalty. It goes over everybody. Alcaraz was trying to keep it in down the right side byline, but in the end he can't, and the ball will go out for a Leicester City goal kick. As Harry Souttar, as Leicester take it short, and out to the right hand side it goes to Ricardo Pereira. We've got 2 minutes to go here until the break. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. Here's Che Adams now, tries to play it into the feet of Walcott, just missed it in the end though. Of course, Theo Walcott, who won the penalty for Southampton. There's Nampalys Mendy now. Short into the feet of Maddison. Maddison goes back to face, and Leicester just playing the ball out from the back. To the right it goes. Pereira. He's under pressure. It's good pressure as well by Kamaldeen Sulemana. He's doing well. And just to give you out to the left-hand side. Well, we're looking for Harvey Barnes, but in the end it goes over him. And he'll go out for a throw-in, which Ainsley Maitland-Niles will take. And, well, I'm not sure whether Southampton will be making an early change here. Just having a look on the bench there. Whether I can see Romain Peru looking like warming up, but we'll keep our eyes on that. As, I wonder if that's Romain Lavia's problem, but he seems okay. Seems to be walking about. We'll soon see. As the ball is hoisted over the box and it's took on the chest. And Southampton have a chance here down the right-hand side. Here is Sulemana, who gets the cross, or shot in the end from the right side of the box. Well, he did well. He did really well, did the Ghanaian front man. Just chased a long ball, took it on the chest, drove into the penalty area down the right-hand side, got it on his left foot, but it was a low effort straight into the arms of Danny Ward. We've got 4 minutes of stoppage time to play here at St Mary's. So Southampton lead by a goal to 0. It'll be a throw-in to Southampton on this near side. Kyle Walker-Peters right on the halfway line, looks to launch it forward. Down the line it goes. Adams looks to flick it on, but Souttar beats him to it. Then Lavia, then Mendy. Bit of head tennis going on there. And then in the end, Bella Kotchap plays it down the line, and the ball had gone out. It does find Shay Adams, but the ball had already gone out for a throw-in. And it will be a Leicester City throw-in on this near side. As we've played 1 minute of the 4 added time. It'll be interesting to see what Brendan Rodgers says to his side. Because obviously they were playing so well, weren't they, up until the penalty kick. But as soon as Ward-Prowse missed the penalty, it's been a complete game changer, that. And Southampton are the side that really do deserve to be in front, has to be said. But Ruben Sellers, I'm sure, will just tell his players just to keep on doing what they're doing. Because certainly in the last 20 minutes or so, they've been the better side. Here's Vote Face for Leicester City. Plays it short into Dewsbury Hall, who's going to lose it there, is he? Just about gets the away from Alcaraz. But it's given away, and Leicester can march through. Here's Barnes. Through it goes. He's going to find Iheanacho. No, Bella Kotchap does well. Good defending and knocks it back to Bazunu, who clears it long for Southampton. Good defending there from Armel Bella Kotchap. He just got in front of Iheanacho. As Maddison's through ball looked like it was going to be playing the Nigerian in, but he stood his ground, did Bella Kotchap, and defended well. As we've now played 2.5 minutes of the 4 stoppage time. Here is Iheanacho now, down the right-hand side, cutting in on that left foot, looking for support, goes for the switch, diagonal, into the penalty area, goes over Barnes' head, he tries to keep it in, but Harvey Barnes fails to do so, and that will be a goal kick to Southampton. And a chance to regroup, I think, for the Southampton players. As Ruben Sellers just calls over his players for the moment. And Brendan Rodgers is certainly looking, gets the notepad out, puts the pen on the paper. Got a few things to write about, I think. As Leicester City will certainly need some kind of inspiration, won't they, in the second half, if they're to find a way back into this game. Here is Castagna on the left-hand side, plays it down the line, it's cut out. Southampton will carry the ball with Walcott. It's great skill from Walcott, lovely bit of skill from Walcott, and he wins a free kick there. And he brushes Maddison on the back. He knows he's fooled him a cropper there. And that will be a yellow card, actually, for James Maddison, who just lost his frustration in the end, pulling Walcott back. And it'll be a free kick to Southampton. Well, he certainly brandished a few yellow cards. I'll make that 3 now in the first half from Robert Jones, as James Maddison picks up his 7th booking. And it'll be a free kick to Southampton. We have now hit the 4 minutes of stoppage time. And that will be the final piece of the first half. And it's Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. That goal from Carlos Alcaraz, 10 minutes from the break, is the goal that separates the two sides. And they could have had another one just before that. James Ward-Prowse missing a penalty, with Danny Ward, full credit to him, saving it really well. But from a Leicester point of view, well, they've had a couple of opportunities here. Nacho had a brilliant one when he headed wide from close range from the far post. But that is the story at half-time. Southampton lead at the break. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. We'll be back in 15 minutes, so come and join us then.
At Live Score for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this Live Score audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions.
Welcome back to the second half here at St Mary's, where it's currently Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. That goal from Carlos Alcaraz 10 minutes before the break is the goal that separates the two sides, and he's the first out in that Southampton shirt, raring to go once again to try and push his team towards what will be a vital 3 points towards a battle for survival. But in the meantime, Leicester City have made a change. Dennis Pratt has come on and Harvey Barnes has gone off. So Brendan Rodgers switching things round to try and see what can happen there. So Dennis Pratt, the Belgian midfielder, scored his first league goal of the season in the 4-2 win at Aston Villa last month. Only his third ever goal in his 4 years at the club. So he'll be looking to try and add to that tally, won't he? As we're off and we're underway once again. Southampton getting us underway. Southampton kicking from left to right in this second half. And Leicester City from right to left. As Southampton already straight on the attack down the right-hand side. Alcaraz, though, doesn't get the ball and he'll go out for a throw. It'll be interesting to see only what Ruben Sellers has had to say at half-time. Well, Leicester City have twisted things around. They've made their first change with Dennis Pratt coming on in place of Harvey Barnes. So we'll have to see what kind of switch that entails for Leicester City. As Dennis Pratt can play in a number of positions across the midfield. Leicester City already giving away a free kick as well. Jan Bednarek will take inside his own half. He'll launch it forward, right-footed, over to that left-hand side. Looking for Sulemana, but it's headed out by Pereira, and it'll be a throw-in to Southampton. On this left-hand side, it's taken quickly. Here's Alcaraz, spin and turn, gets a foul. It's a free kick to Southampton. And Alcaraz turned away there from Nampalys Mendy. And that will be a free kick to Southampton on the left-hand side. Well, he just spun away from Mendy, went down under the challenge. And it's a dangerous free kick from this left-hand side, about 5 yards outside the Leicester penalty area. It's almost on the corner of the penalty area. And certainly a chance for James Ward-Prowse to get over it. And, well, of course, James Ward-Prowse just one Premier League free kick away from David Beckham's record in the Premier League. And he takes it, and it's straight into the arms of Danny Ward. Well, you couldn't blame him going for it, really. He could have lifted it towards the back post, but instead he tried for the near post. And Danny Ward was on duty to catch the ball. But as just mentioned, just one Premier League free kick away, James Ward-Prowse, from David Beckham's record of 17. And what a milestone it would be if he was to equal that record. But, well, Beckham did reach that milestone in less games than Ward-Prowse, but nevertheless Ward-Prowse would still certainly be up there, wouldn't he? Currently got 6 league goals in all competitions of his last 8 games. As looks like Southampton will be making their first change of the evening, and it looks like Elanusi will be coming on. Here is Castagna on the left-hand touchline. Leicester City just trying to drive their way forward. Now here's Maddison, now over halfway, needs support, has to check back, finds Mendy. Mendy plays it short into Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall spreads it out to that right-hand side. Now Pereira over to that right-hand touchline, a bit to give Tetty a bit of a go on this right-hand side now. Cuts in on that left foot. Tete switches play. What a lovely ball that is over to the substitute, Dennis Pratt. He's got space on the left to cross. Into the box it goes. Iheanacho again. And somehow he misses the Nigerian. He guides his close-range header wide of the near post. Well, what a chance for Leicester City once again. And it was Dennis Pratt, the substitute, who clipped it in right-footed. Just what Brendan Rodgers would have wanted from his substitute. And Iheanacho, edge of the 6-yard box. He can only head it wide of the right-hand post. But what a chance that was. He gets up well, Iheanacho, but he's got to do better. And Southampton will be making a change. I can only think this is probably a full substitute, as Carlos Alcaraz, the goal scorer, is going off. And Mohamed Elanusi, it looks like he's the man coming on. Well, Alcaraz has done his bit, hasn't he? Got the goal, but it looks like injury has forced him off early here in the second half. And he's the man that makes way. Mohamed Elanusi, the Norwegian, finally made his breakthrough to the first team last season, making 30 Premier League appearances, scoring 4 times. Had a couple of seasons on loan at Celtic, where the winger bagged 18 times in all competitions, over 50 appearances. He's yet to get off the mark this season, though. And here he comes down the right-hand side, and already that looks like, I thought for a moment, he was going to cause Leicester a bit of problems there. Well, Jamie Vardy, of course, is on the bench this evening for Leicester City, so they have got options to try and swap things and change things about. He is the only striker on the substitutes bench, though. As here is Face, who clears it forward into Laviat. Southampton digging the ball out to the left-hand side. This is good play. Here's Sulemana now, clips it in right-footed. It's a flick on. Shea Adams was trying to get in there. It's cleared away by Castagna. But Leicester once again almost giving the ball away cheaply. Ward-Prowse has gone in there. I think he's gone through the back of James Maddison there. Just a little bit too keen to get the ball there, Ward-Prowse. And in the end, Leicester City will have a free kick, as he just went through the back. Yes, he did, looking at the TV monitor. The right arm was in the back of Maddison, so Leicester City will have a free kick. 6 minutes gone. Here, if you just tune in, you are listening to live audio match commentary. It's Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. That first half strike from Carlos Alcaraz is currently the goal that separates the sides, but he's just been taken off, so from a Leicester City point of view, I'm sure that's music to Brendan Rodgers' ears, as he was causing some problems. And of course, for the goal, he used his streak of pace. And here come Leicester City on the right-hand side. They're the team now that need to try and find a way back into this game. And looks like there could be a bit of a coming together there between Tete and Kyle Walker-Peters, as they both went for the ball. Bit of a clash off as a long ball was played towards them. So it'll be looks like we've got a break in plays. Both players are currently down. They should be okay. Walker-Peters is the man just receiving treatment at the moment. Sure, he'd buy all the treatment in the world, wouldn't he, at the moment, just to try and see Southampton through, but it's a long way for them to go yet. And we've got a long second half ahead of us. And I'm sure Leicester City will have plenty of say during that time. Here is Tete, loses the ball to Lavia. Now Southampton have it on the left-hand side. Walker-Peters has lost control of the ball there, but he's managed to win a throw. So Southampton will have a throw on this left-hand side. Leicester City away stats: 4th goals, 5th XG per game, 18th goals conceded, 19th shots for faced per game. So it certainly is something that I'm sure Brendan Rodgers will want to change. Here is Castagna now on this near side, ready to take a throw for Leicester, deep inside their own half. That's not where they want the ball, is it? Here is Face, knocks it back to Danny Ward. Ward plays it out to the right-hand side of the area to Souttar. Souttar back to Pereira, into the feet of Iheanacho. Tried the 1-2, And in the end, Iheanacho could only put the ball out for a Southampton throw. We haven't really got going yet, have we, in this second half? If you've just tuned in, not too much to talk about in this second half as yet, but I'm sure we will have, because Southampton will be fighting for their lives to try and hold on to this, while Leicester City, of course, really do need to try and find a way through. Otherwise, they're be the side that will be getting sucked back in to just a little bit of worry on Brendan Rodgers' mind. There is Dewsbury Hall. Of course, they've had some fabulous Premier League finishes, haven't they, under Brendan Rodgers, but this one really hasn't gone to plan at all, has it? So far, here's Castagna back into face. Now Southampton trying to move forward. Nice little 1-2 with Dewsbury Hall. Leicester just slowly moving the ball out from the back at the moment. It's all in their own half though. They're not really going anywhere. Southampton will be pleased with this, as Shea Adams goes to press Harry Southampton. Out to the right hand side it goes to Tete. Tete plays it short. Iheanacho, nice little touch. Madison now driving towards the edge of the area, trying to get in on that right foot. In the end, he lost control of it, and it's hacked away by Ballin for Southampton. But just for a moment there, James Madison thought he could have had a bit of an opening on the edge of the area, but it wasn't to be. And in the end, it was a bit of lapsadaisy control, which you don't normally see from the England man, do you? Well, on that occasion, it just didn't quite happen for him. But here comes Sulemana down the left-hand side, trying to play the ball through to Adams. Is it going to reach Ward-Prowse? No, it's not. It's away, and in the end, Face does well for Leicester City and gets the ball away, but he's giving it away cheaply now. Here's Shea Adams. Southampton, once again, they've lost possession. Both teams squandering possession so cheaply. As we've had 10 minutes gone in the second half. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. But here's a bit of space for Dennis Praet now on the left-hand side, driving into the penalty area. Still Praet trying to get it on his right foot. He's surrounded by Southampton bodies. Gets it out to that left-hand side to Castagna. Castagna plays it down the line to Praet. Right foot across, into the box, into Iheanacho. Again, Bella Kotchap gets a header on. And Lavia panics and has to hack the ball out for a corner. Oh, it's a corner to Leicester City. Well, Romeo Lavia didn't need to do that. Instead, he hooked it left-footed towards his own goal and out for a corner. So it'll be a corner from this right-hand side. We've had 11 minutes played in the second half. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. James Madison will take it, right-footed. Going to be an out-swinger by the looks of it. It's a looping ball into the 6-yard box. It goes over everybody. I think the wind took that one. But it finds Tete on the left-hand side. In goes the cross towards the back post, headed away by Bednarek. Still Leicester pile on the pressure. Madison hooks it back into the box. Shea Adams is back defending there for Southampton and manages to clear the ball away as Elanusi tries to get on a break, but Dewsbury Hall sees to that. And Leicester will move again. Here is Nampalys Mendy out to the left-hand side to Praet. He's been a lively customer, hasn't he, since he came on at half-time. As Dennis Praet, he's been involved certainly in those crossfield balls, and that's exactly, I'm sure, what Brendan Rodgers would have wanted from his substitute coming on for Harvey Barnes, who, has to be said, did struggle to really get things going. And of course he picked up that yellow card, didn't he, as well, so that was probably on Brendan Rodgers' mind. But here's Praet now putting Maitland-Niles under a bit of pressure, trying to feed his way through. Maitland-Niles does well though, digs the ball out and gets it back to Gavin Bazzuno in the Southampton goal. And we've had just 7 minutes gone, or should I say 12 minutes gone in this second half. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. Here is Bazzuno, who will clear it long, right-footed. Over to that right-hand side. It's flicked on by Elanusi. Cleared away by Face. Now Ward-Prowse for Southampton. Back to Maitland-Niles. Down the line it goes over the back of the Leicester defence. But Walcott is offside. And Leicester City will see to that as Nampalys Mendy will pick up the ball inside his own half. plays it short out to the right-hand side to Southampton. And Leicester City begin their passing from the back, which hasn't really brought any success in this one so far. Dennis Pratt spins on the ball, tries to get Leicester on the attack down the left-hand side. Has to be said, he really has been superb in these opening 13 minutes or so. And something Southampton, I'm sure, will want to keep an eye on. Here is Southampton, heads to that right-hand side to Pereira. Down the line it goes to Tete. Tete snuffed out well. Good defending by Sulemana to track back and win the ball. Well, when I say he was tracking back, he was pressing really on halfway. And he wins the ball back well. And Leicester have to start again. Here is Castagna now on the left-hand side. Down the line to Madison. Madison, he plays it down the line as well. This left-hand touchline. And in the end it comes off Walcott and goes out for a throw, which Castagna takes very quickly. But it's hooked away well by Southampton. Has to be said, they're doing all the right things at the back, Southampton. Defending really astutely so far. Showing a little bit of structure and organisation. Here is Tete now. Trying to move things forward for Leicester, but once again it's given away, and Walcott is back there, just 20 yards outside his area. He manages to win it back, and they're all fighting and working for each other. Yeah, that's something you certainly cannot say is evident this Southampton side. Here is plays it through to Iheanacho. He's in, Iheanacho down the right side. Good defending from Bella Kachap, who shields him well, but still Leicester have it. Cross into the box, he'll fall for Madison. On the edge of the area, can he get his shot away, Madison? He finds Pratt, left side of the area. Back to Madison, still Leicester have it. Right on the edge of the Southampton box. Madison's shot, though, is deflected up in the air. And in the end, the ball will find Gavin Bazunu in the Southampton goal. But just a bit more pressure from Leicester. That's better, I'm sure. What Brendan Rodgers would have wanted from his side. As it looks to me like Southampton are going to be making a double change here. Adam Armstrong. And I'm not sure if that's Paul Onuachu who's coming on as well. We'll keep our eyes on that in just a couple of moments. As, well, we certainly will. But for the moment, Leicester City have the ball down the right-hand side. It's given away. That's good tackling again, this time by Ward-Prowse. It's once again, though, Southampton give the ball cheaply. And here's Dennis Pratt on a ride down the left-hand side. He cuts in on that right foot, does Pratt. About 10 yards inside the Southampton half. Pratt now needs support. Plays out to the left-hand side to Timothy Castagna. And the Belgian wins a throw-in on this left-hand touchline. We've hit the hour mark now, just over the hour mark. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. You're listening to live audio match commentary. As Southampton will make a double change. And there's a yellow card being brandished by Robert Jones there as well. Not sure if that's for a Southampton player. I think it's Shea Adams that's gone in the book there. Not sure what that was for. The Scotsman picking up his first of the season. And he might well be coming off as well. In fact, he is. So that's the last thing he will do. Shea Adams. And on, it looks like it's going to be Adam Armstrong, is it? Or is it going to be... No, it's going to be Sekou Mara. Well, the man, of course, who was made an instant impact, didn't he? With that goal against Manchester City. He is coming on for Shea Adams. So that's the one change, and then we'll keep our eyes on the second change as well when that one occurs. But Sekou Mara is the man who comes on. Well, Shea Adams will be pleased with what he's done, that's for certain. Of course, he set up the goal. So Sekou Mara joined from Bordeaux in the summer, signing a 4-year deal. He actually made his debut in the 2-2 draw with Leeds United back in August. Scored 6 times from 26 league appearances for Bordeaux last season. And as mentioned, he was a shining light, wasn't he, when he scored his one and only Premier League goal against Manchester City. He'll be hoping to come on and do exactly that. But in the meantime, Leicester are attacking. But the ball is in the arms of Gavin Bazunu, who will take that all day. As Madison was trying to hook the cross in. And once again, Southampton will try and play it short. Bazzuno decides to go long this time, towards halfway. Beaten in the air was Elanusi. And then in the end, I think there's a free kick. And in fact, I'm not sure if that's a foul there. As Adam Armstrong comes on for Theo Walcott. I think it's Elanusi that's down there. So Southampton making their second change. And Adam Armstrong, of course, a man who was a goal-scoring guru, wasn't he, at championship level for Blackburn Rovers. And, well, he hasn't quite hit the heights I'm sure Southampton fans would have wanted, has he? Since his move. Spent 4 years with the Lancashire outfit. And he's got the pace, hasn't he? But the goals just don't seem to happen at this level. Just 3 league goals in 47 league appearances for Adam Armstrong since his arrival. I'm sure Southampton will be hoping that he can find his feet, and pretty quickly. They're going to need him, that's for certain. As we've played 65 minutes here on the clock. It's Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. You're listening to live audio match commentary as we have a break in play at the moment with Elanusi currently down injured. And in the meantime, there could well be a call for Jamie Vardy here for Leicester City. And it looks like Leicester's number 9 will be entering the fray very shortly. But in the meantime, he's Iheanacho! Oh, he's put it over the bar! Well, that will probably be the final piece of action for Iheanacho. He's missed some chances this evening, let me tell you. And there's another one. Well, it came to him on the edge of the box, left-footed, and he just gets it off target. It goes over the crossbar. It's a big chance, that is. In fact, did it take a deflection off Bednarek? I think it did. I think, actually, I'm being a little bit harsh. Am I on that? Well, it goes over the bar anyway. Sends it over the bar. It did. It took a deflection, did it, off Bednarek? Well, it's very, very slight, and I'm not sure the referee spotted that. So, no, it's a goal kick. So, well, as I say, it was very close in the replay. But it'll be interesting to see whether Brendan Rodgers decides to throw on Vardy as well as Iheanacho. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? But, well, Leicester, they need goals. And then they need them pretty quickly, don't they? If they're to try and turn this one around. They need just the one at the moment, but here is Harry Souttar. Clears it long towards halfway. Trying to get themselves out of a pickle there, Leicester. But Lavia picks it up. Now Elanusi down the left-hand side. This is good play from Southampton. It's Armstrong who almost tried the shot. Then Ward-Prowse tries it. And the shot is blocked. 2 efforts blocked there. Good defending from Leicester. It hit the back of Mendy, did the last one. And here is Pratt. Maybe that'll just wake Leicester up a little bit, because at the moment they really are not finding their feet. Here is Madison into the feet of Iheanacho. He finds Tete, tries to keep it in. He just about keeps the ball in. And they're certainly not doing enough in the final third, Leicester City. They're having little bits of breaks, but and Iheanacho did have that opportunity just a few moments ago. But, well, it looks like Leicester City will be making a double change. Jamie Vardy is coming on. And he's coming on. Let's see who he's coming on. I don't know whether it's going to be Nampalys Mendy, you know, by the looks of that. Or no, in fact, no, I do apologise. It's going to be Wilfred Ndidi who comes on first for Nampalys Mendy. And then Jamie Vardy is coming on for what we think will be Tete. So it's a double substitution from Leicester City. So Vardy will go up top with Kelechi Iheanacho. It'd be interesting to see whether that'll be a 3 now for Leicester, with Dennis Pratt playing further forward. That's how it looks it's going to be to me. Well, Jamie Vardy, the 36-year-old now, isn't he? A veteran. Looking to end his goal drought of 12 games He really is struggling for goals this season. It's actually his worst Premier League all-time tally. Had 15 goals from the same amount of games he has played this season. So 15 goals at this time at 25 games, but he's got one, and his one and only goal came in the 4-0 win over Wolves back at Molineux in October. So there's a statistic for you, but well, Leicester fans won't care about statistics. They just want to see the ball in the back of the net and of course give their number 9 that much needed confidence. We've got 20 minutes to play here at St Mary's. If you've just tuned in, you are listening to live audio match commentary. Southampton still lead by 1-0. Here is Danny Ward now under pressure from Elanusi, who was just trying to hound him down. Now Southampton, as Leicester just trying to find their feet there, but not going to do it like that, as the ball will go out for a throw. But you look at the match statistics, should I say. Southampton 10 shots, 5 on target, but Leicester have had 8 shots, but not 1 on target, despite the 61% possession to Southampton's 39%. And that really does tell you the story, doesn't it? And don't get shots on target, you don't score goals. You certainly don't give yourself a chance anyway. As Maddison has moved over to this left-hand side now, so it looks like Maddison is going over as the 3, and Dennis Pratt has dropped back a little bit. Or is he gone over to that right-hand side? So Pratt's on the right now, Maddison on the left, as Leicester look for a tactical spin to try and get their way back into the game. Well, they're certainly losing time. 20 minutes to go. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. Here is Maddison now, coming out on the left-hand side, cutting in at that right foot. Needs support. He gets it, plays it out to the centre half, Harry Southampton. Southampton back out to the Ricardo Pereira on that right-hand side, and Leicester City once again are thwarted by Southampton. But here is Maddison now, looking for support. Out to that left-hand side to Castagna. Maddison's made another run on the left-hand side. He's trying to get involved in everything. Plays it down the line to Dewsbury Hall. Low cross into the box. Oh, it just about cleared away. I think it was Bella Kotchap that got the touch. He just got a sliding right foot to it and put it out for a throw. But that was better from Leicester. And it was Maddison who played it down the line. Dewsbury Hall, left side of the area. Low cross into the box. Misses everybody. And Bella Kotchap just gets a nick on it with his right foot and manages to deflect it out for what will be a throw-in on this far right-hand side, which Leicester will take. And it goes all the way back in the end to vote face. And in the end, the Belgian has to go all the way back to Danny Ward. Southampton have used the press very well in that set advantage. And it looked like that was a foul on Sekou Mara, who's got those blonde flowing locks. But it wasn't given by Robert Jones. Quite surprised by that, but here come Leicester. Here's Castagna now, down the line to Maddison, who's just on the left side of the halfway. Tries to play the ball over to that right to Dennis Pratt, gives it away. And now it's volleyed forward, looking for the chase of Armstrong. He's got the pace against Danny Ward. Danny Ward comes out, though, and gets to it first. Here is Dewsbury Hall for Leicester City. Back into Maddison. As Leicester are being put under real pressure. Elanusi again. He's putting the man under pressure. Dewsbury Hall spins away from Ward-Prowse. Plays it out to that right-hand side. Good ball. Leicester can break now with Dennis Pratt. Got plenty of space to roll his way into. Driving forward, Pratt. He's got Pereira on the right as an overlap. Pereira's cross into the box. He'll find Maddison, who takes it under control. He's trying to get a strike in. There's so many Southampton bodies in the way. In the end, he tries to tee it up for Ndidi. But the ball is deflected away, and Sekou Mara will pick it up for Southampton on the right-hand side. And in the end, Mara makes the wrong decision. He knocks it against Vout face, and out for a throw-in. It goes to Southampton, when really he should have done better. He should have drove down the right-hand channel He got acres of space, but he tried to play the ball into the penalty area, and it was the wrong choice in the end. But Southampton will have a throw on this right-hand side. If you're just tuned in, you are listening to live audio match commentary. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. What a nervous last 16 minutes or so this could be from a Saints perspective. Here is Ward-Prowse, but Leicester City, I'm sure, will have plenty to say in those final throws of the game. Now they've thrown on the cavalry. Here is Bella Kocha. Shifts the ball out to the right-hand side. He finds Adam Armstrong on his right side. Back to Ward-Prowse. Clips it into the penalty area. Headed away with ease by Wout-Face. And Leicester will try and get the ball up the pitch with a high ball. But once again, it's just getting a bit scrappy now in the middle of the park. And Harry Souttar has given the ball away there. And here comes Southampton driving forward. Is Seko Mara. Down the line it goes. And here is Sulemana into the box. Down the left foot, cuts it back to Adam Armstrong, and he slices the shot in the end over the crossbar. And, well, that was certainly an opportunity for Southampton, but I think the flag would have been up anyway, as Kamaldeen Sulemana just found a way down the left side of the area of the Leicester defence, but his ball cut across, and Adam Armstrong could only slice the ball over the crossbar. We've got 15 minutes to play here at St Mary's, and still Southampton lead by a goal to nil. Seems a long time ago, doesn't it, since that goal was scored. Here's Ndidi playing a 1-2 on the right side. He goes down, does Wilfred Ndidi, and that will be what looks like a free kick to Leicester. And they take it quickly. They want to get things moving, but they go all the way back to Wout-Face now, and Face finds Souttar. Soutar's got Face with him, and they just play it between them to the two centre-backs. And once again, it goes back out to Souttar. Souttar into Pereira, tries to spin off his man. It's cut out. Iheanacho's giving it away as well. And it's, as I say, it's a bit scrappy there. Both sides just throwing challenges in. Dewsbury Hall almost miscontrolled the ball there in the centre circle. That could have been tasty. Here is Maddison, though, on the left-hand side. Maddison driving at the Southampton defence. He has to go back, though, as Adam Armstrong's putting him under pressure, and in the end he just kicks Maddison over. Cynical foul from Adam Armstrong. He won't mind. He'll take the booking, and that's exactly what he's got. As James Maddison will win Leicester City a free kick, but it's only a few yards inside the Southampton half. Maddison showed his frustration there. Has to be careful, of course, does the Leicester number 10. Let's not forget, he's on a yellow as well. So it'll be a free kick to Leicester. It's about 10 yards inside the Southampton half, but Maddison will take it. Right-footed, dinks it into the penalty area, looking for the flick on of Souttar, whacked away by Maitland-Niles. Up in the air it goes. Now they're looking to break. Sulemana, and he's won the loose ball. Sulemana using his pace, but that's good tracking back from Ndidi. He won it well for Leicester City there, because Seko Mara was certainly bursting with energy and pace down that left side, and it could have caused a little problem for Leicester City. Here is Wout-Face once again, back into the feet of Souttar, as Leicester once again use the centre-backs, play it short. Now Dewsbury Hall out to the left-hand side to Castagna, but that's credit to Southampton really, who are cutting out the space and denying anything really for Leicester to try and get the creators on the ball. Here is Maddison, tries to poke it forward, cut out though by Maitland-Niles. It'll be a throw-in to Leicester City on this left-hand side. Now Ainsley Maitland-Niles, the Arsenal loanee, was in Italy last season, made 8 appearances for Roma. Has actually started and played the last 3 games as well. His best run of minutes since signing on loan in the summer. Here is Harry Souttar for Leicester. As once again, it's not where Leicester City want it, and Southampton have done really well there. They've pressed them all the way back to Danny Ward in the Leicester City goal. We've got 12 minutes of play remaining here at St Mary's. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. Here is Dewsbury Hall now, carrying it forward towards halfway. Clips a lovely ball over to that right-hand side. It finds Pratt. Takes it under control. He almost forgets the ball, Dennis Pratt there. And that stops Leicester's flow in the attack. And in the end, indeed, he has to come and recycle it. And then it goes all the way back to the centre-halves again. But as I say, you've got to credit Southampton. They're pressing so well. They're looking so organised as well. Here is Ndidi. Ball over the top. Will it find Vardy? That's who they're looking for. Cut out well by Bednarik. Southampton living certainly not dangerously, but just a little bit nervously. You can see it creeping in. And of course it would do, wouldn't it, when you've gone so long without a victory. But here is on home turf. Here is Maddison now on the edge of the area. Right-footed cross into the box. It goes over everybody and it goes out for a goal kick. And I must say, look, as we've said, really, Leicester City have struggled in the final third to get any efforts on target. And Southampton have certainly nullified them in that respect. They've got the goal. They've worked their socks off. And it looks like there will be another substitution from Ruben Sellers. And Stuart Armstrong is the man coming on. And it's going to be a big round of applause for Kamaldeen Sulemana. Well, the Ghanaian certainly has done his business, hasn't he, today? Has certainly showed a turn of pace, and when he's had the ball, he's tried to get Southampton moving on the attack. Well, Stuart Armstrong, the Scottish winger, he actually turns 31 next month, now in his 5th full campaign since joining from Celtic. Still slowly getting back to full fitness though after 8 games out injured recently. So this will do him the world of good just to get some more minutes in the tank. We've got 10 minutes to play here at St Mary's. What a nervous last 10 minutes it's going to be for Saints supporters all around here at St Mary's. It hasn't quite reached that yet, but a 1-goal advantage when you're bottom of the Premier League is, well, it's going to be a much needed. If they hold on Southampton, they actually would move off the bottom of the Premier League as well on goal difference. Bournemouth, who took the lead at the Emirates in the first minute this afternoon, they would go bottom of the table on the same points, but the goal difference would be better. As for Leicester City, well, they would remain in 15th place, but they would still only be 3 points clear of relegation trouble. So certainly not out of it yet. As Walker-Peters will take the throw for Southampton. He throws it down the line, looking for the head of Elanusi. Doesn't quite get there. Now Leicester trying to pick up the scraps. Here's Vardy, who gets probably his first real touch of the ball. Certainly on halfway. Not the kind of touch that Leicester City fans want to see him in, though. They'd prefer him to be touching the ball inside the box, I'm sure. Here's Iheanacho. Into Ndidi, out to the right-hand side. And once again, Ndidi's under pressure. He has to go back to Souttar, and Leicester City are just knocking the ball around, but they're not getting anywhere. Now they'll go long with the Leicester defender, Souttar. It's headed away by Bednarik, but the ball might fall for Iheanacho. Inside the box, it's bouncing about. It goes out to Pratt, finds Iheanacho. Just outside the penalty area, trying to shift in on his left foot. It's a great sliding tackle from Ward-Prowse, but Southampton will lose it. Here is there's the shot from Iheanacho, and in the end it goes well over the crossbar. And it just hasn't been his evening as Kelechi Iheanacho. He's had some opportunities, he's had some good ones as well of that. But, well, every time he's got an effort on goal, he's not got one on target yet. And, well, he had that free header in the first half. He had a good chance in the second half as well, which he headed wide. I'm sure Brendan Rodgers will be looking at that, thinking those are missed opportunities, which Leicester haven't taken. But there's still time, 7 minutes to go. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. You're listening to live audio match commentary. Here is Ndidi, shifts it out to that left-hand side. Now Maddison, now look at the take on his man. Cuts in on that right foot, Maddison. Tries to play it into Iheanacho. Oh, it almost fell to him. Might fall for Pereira. Here come Leicester again. There's the cross into the box. It's cleared away by Bednarek. And all of a sudden the nerves are jangling from a Southampton point of view. As Leicester got the ball down the right-hand side. It was Pereira who got in. His low cross was diverted away. But just suddenly Leicester seeing a glimmer of hope. Here is Ndidi. Tries to switch the play over to that right-hand side. Finds Pratt. Pratt to Pereira. Back to Pratt. Chance for a cross here. Instead he goes down the line to Pereira. Gets it back. Here is Pratt. Cross in. Corner to Leicester. Bella Kotchap doing the duty defensively for Southampton. And it will be a corner to Leicester City from this right-hand side. Armel Bella Kotchap, the German centre-half. Signed from Bundesliga side Bochum in the summer. Well, he's the man who defended, but a corner it will be. Right footed, in he goes, and the header wide by Face. Vote Face, the Belgian. He got up just on the penalty spot and heads it wide. That's another big chance. It's a free header just outside the 6-yard box, and he diverts it wide of the right-hand post, the near right post. What a chance that was, and he knows it. Shaking his head is the defender. Well, Face, I'm sure, will be so disappointed he didn't hit the target there in front of those Leicester City fans behind the goal. But he didn't, and Southampton will have a goal kick, and time will tick down for them. They'll take this all day. 5 minutes to go if Leicester City are to salvage something from this game. Here is Dennis Pratt on the right-hand side. Clips it forward, right-footed, looking for Vardy. Good clearance away by Bednarek, but Vardy was getting in there. And it'll be a Leicester throw, level with the Southampton penalty area on this right-hand side. It'll be Ricardo Pereira that will take it. Takes it short. Oh, and he misses control, but just about keeps it in. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Out to Madison. Leicester have it about 10 yards outside the Southampton penalty area. It's all going to be Leicester to the pump now, isn't it, you would think? Southampton will just sit back, 10 men behind the ball, and hope that a break comes for them and defend for their lives. Here is Face now, who's trying to get forward as an extra centre-half. Back into Madison. He does do that well as well, doesn't he, Face? You do see him drive forward. But in the meantime, Adam Armstrong has picked it up for Southampton. He drives over halfway, does Armstrong. Into Stuart Armstrong, out to that right-hand side. Now Elanusi. Southampton approaching the Leicester box, but slowly passing the ball around. Ward-Prowse, they just want to keep possession. Here is Sekou Mara. Left-footed, curling shot, but it's well over the crossbar in the end from Mara. But it'll just waste a little bit of time, which Southampton will, I'm sure, take, as Leicester City are in a hurry. Here's Face into the feet of Ndidi. Leicester will go forward down this left-hand side. Castagna. Now Madison, who I have to say really hasn't had any joy on that left-hand side. He's hardly been in it. And, well, Dennis Pratt had plenty of joy in the opening stages of the second half, but certainly hasn't found the joy so far. Here is Face for Leicester City. He'll launch it forward over halfway. Anywhere will do. Iheanacho takes it on the chest. Will he get in there? Great tackle. Brilliant defending there from Bella Kotchap. The German getting in, and he goes down with an injury as well. But Kelechi Iheanacho took it on the chest from the long punt over the back of the Southampton back line. And just as he was going to get his shot away, it's really good defending for Bella Kotchap, who gets in the way, slices his clearance actually, and I think that's why he went down injured. It was just the slice of the left foot that took him on his back. But well, it's do or die now, isn't it, for Leicester City, if they're to get anything from this one. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. You're listening to live audio match commentary. We're certain to have a finale, final 2 minutes or so in this game, as Leicester do everything they can to try and find a way through in this game. But from Southampton, well, they'll do everything they can to deny them. and hold on to what will be a huge 3 points for Ruben Selles and his Southampton players, as it will be a throw-in on this right-hand side, and the Southampton supporters are singing their heads off. They know how close they are now to this vital win that will take them off the bottom of the Premier League. And we are now in the final minute here of the 90, as Maitland-Niles will take the throw. Southampton have it right down by the corner flag. Sekumara will try and put his body in, but doesn't do enough, as Leicester City give the ball away once again. Southampton will have it, and it's going one place and one place only, into the corner. Here's Stuart Armstrong, who gets his first major touch since coming on, and the Scotsman will just let that go out for a throw-in to Southampton on this right-hand side, as Brendan Rodgers looks puzzled on the touchline. His hands are in his pockets. Looks a frustrated figure. Well, you have to say, Leicester really, they have had chances, there's no doubt about it. They've certainly had chances, but on the grand scheme of things, have they done enough really to get something in this game? You could argue maybe with certainly no shots on target, they haven't, because that's where the important scenario comes in, isn't it? We've got 5 minutes of stoppage time to play. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. Can Southampton hold on to this, or will Leicester put another dagger into those Saints' hearts? Here is Pereira on the run down the right hand side. He's crossed into the box. He's cleared away by Ward-Prowse. Southampton will try and dig it out, and Adam Armstrong has picked up the loose ball down the left hand side, using his pace. Armstrong, he's doing really well, and he's holding it up terrifically, and there's only one place he's going, towards the corner flag down the left hand side, and he's holding it up terrifically. He's looking for the free kick. He's not going to get it. Indeed, he comes in and wins the ball off him. But here is Dewsbury Hall. Down the left hand side it goes. Will there be a final opportunity? There normally is, isn't there? There's normally that one last chance when it's 1-0. You do find that in games, any game of football, don't you? That there's always that one last chance. But, well, we'll just have to wait and see. We've played the first minute of the 5 minutes of stoppage time. Southampton fans, are you holding on to your fingernails? I'm sure you're biting them as you listen to this. But Leicester City, of course, well, they just need to get back to some kind of form, and well, a point still would be just an extra point, wouldn't it? Here is Wout Faes, who knocks it back to Danny Ward in the Leicester City goal. He will launch it forward over halfway, looking for Dewsbury Hall to try and flick it on, which he does. Forward the ball goes. It's bicycle kick way by Kyle Walker-Peters, but here's Castagna. Plays it short, out to the right-hand side to Sutar now. As Leicester City will come forward, tries to play it in, and once again, Bella Kotchap, who's been absolutely phenomenal at the bat for Southampton this evening. Everything that's come his way, he has won, and he does so once again there, clearing his lines, and in the end, I think he's got himself a free kick to Southampton, to the rapturous applause from the Saints fans around me here. And well, Ruben Selles takes a sip of the water, puts the arm up. He knows how close he is now to getting what will be a huge win. And of course, he had a huge win at Chelsea, didn't they, not so long ago? That was a terrific 3 points. James Ward-Prowse's set piece, winning the game there at Stamford Bridge. And they could have another one on the cards here, another 1-0 win. As Bazunu will take the kick, launches it forward. Mara flicks it on. It's at the right end where Southampton want it, but Castagna clears it off Mara. It will be a Leicester City goal kick. We've got 2 minutes to go of stoppage time here. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. Can Southampton hold on, or will Leicester find a way through? Here's Castagna now, who's got it in his own half. No danger at the moment, but I'm sure the danger will come. Maddison Picks it up down the left-hand side. He's got space to run into as Maddison. He's driving at the Southampton defence. Cuts in. He'll win a free kick. That's not where Southampton want it. Ward-Prowse will take the yellow card. But this is a dangerous free kick to give away. Well, Maddison was driving forward down the left-hand side. It was Elyounoussi and Ward-Prowse who were chasing after him. And in the end, it was the England man against the England man. And Ward-Prowse picks up his 5th yellow card of the season. But it'll be a free kick to Leicester. And Danny Ward is coming up for this. He's in the penalty area as well. We've got a minute to play as stoppage time. Free kick to Leicester. It's about 5 yards outside the Southampton penalty area. It's on this left-hand channel. James Maddison will take it. Right-footed. Into the box it goes. It's headed up in the air by Ballin. And it's over the crossbar. The German gets enough height and length on it. And the ball goes over, but it'll be a corner to Leicester. And like I say, Armel Bella-Kotchap, what a figure he has been at the back line for Southampton. Corner to Leicester. Maddison will take it. Right-footed. Into the penalty area it goes. Headed away by Bednarek at the near post. Dewsbury Hall will pick it up. Out to the left-hand side to Maddison. Maddison now. Down the left-hand side. Can he get his cross in? Yes, he can. And there's there, and it's off the crossbar. And it's over from Harry Souttar. Well, I did say, didn't I? There was going to be one opportunity, and that was it. That's the final one, surely. And Harry Souttar gets up above Bazunu, beats him to it, wins the header, but he heads it against the top of the crossbar, and the ball goes over the bar to the relief of the Southampton supporters. But Leicester City coming within a lick of paint of an equaliser there. And my word, the roof would have gone off behind that goal, wouldn't it? The Leicester City supporters who are situated behind that goal as Bazunu clears it long. We've paid 40 seconds over the 5 minutes of stoppage time now. Surely there won't be much longer. But here come Leicester. Down the right-hand side is Iheanacho. Crossing to the box. Bella-Kotchap is there again to head the ball away. And that is it. The final whistle has blown. Southampton have the points. And what a win this is for Ruben Selles. That first half strike from Carlos Alcaraz is the difference between the two sides. After Southampton missed a penalty as well, James Ward-Prowse. But Leicester City, in truth, they had chances. Iheanacho headed wide. They just hit the bar right at the last second from Harry Souttar. But in truth, they didn't do enough to find a way through the Southampton back line. And Southampton it is. They move off the bottom of the Premier League. Big win for the Saints. But Leicester City continue to nervously look over their shoulder. Final score here at St Mary's. Southampton 1, Leicester City 0. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for listening. And a very good evening to you all.
Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time, receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time, receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time, receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure